Your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Two big weather topics today, oppressive heat and storms. And we're looking at perhaps the longest streak of 90s with heat indices 100 or greater since 2012 in this forecast. In the meantime, we've got some storms bubbling up over the area, kind of slow movers. These are kind of pulse type storms too. They pulse up, they get intense, and then they tend to collapse, and then new storms will tend to form nearby. A pretty heavy storm right here moving into southwest Clinton County. Storm here south of Flora, actually kind of moving east towards Rushville. You can see that right there. And a couple other storms off here to the west of West Lafayette and Benton County, kind of moving northward. And some other cells here and there kind of bubbling up, then collapsing off and on in our northern county. Some heavy rain west of Rensselaer, an area that doesn't need any more rain after the flooding, the significant flash flooding we had in this area right here on Saturday. But I want you to notice something. The flash flood watch out here in Missouri and Illinois. There's going to be a complex of very intense heavy storms that form here tonight. And anytime you have so much rising air motion over one area, what you'll get is a very small area of low pressure to form. As the pressure drops, because you're getting so much rising air, and this little kind of mini low will develop. We'll call it an MCV, and it's going to kind of pivot eastward, and that will act as a trigger for some new storm development coming up tomorrow. There is tomorrow. Boy, just oppressive heat and humidity. Heat index up around 102, a high of 90, but scattered storms. Couple in the morning and then scattered storms during the afternoon and into the evening with highs 87 to 91. But the heat index with these dew points well into the 70s, pushing 80, will run near 100 if not exceed it. Generally upper 90s to as high as 105. 104 Remington, it'll feel like 105 at Fowler, and 104 at Frankfort. On Wednesday, partly cloudy, but then some scattered storms during the afternoon and evening as another one of these little MCVs pivots through Illinois. It'll feel much hotter than that high of 91 projected. Highs generally 88 to 93, but the heat index peaking near 100 to as high as 105 area wide. So getting into the evening, scattered storms around, but even overnight, there are going to still be a few little pops of storms here and there, and these are going to be slow movers. So can't rule out an isolated severe storm, first of all, this evening and tonight, and also can't rule out a little pocket of locally heavy rainfall. Then we have the MCV pivoting eastward tomorrow. Again, I think we're going to have some scattered storms around tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and a few more scattered storms getting into Wednesday as well. Here's a broader look. Right there's your MCV tomorrow afternoon. This is going to pivot up through Illinois slowly. We'll get some scattered storms from it. There'll be another one out here in Iowa that'll move into Illinois. That'll pop a few more scattered storms on Wednesday. And then it's just hot upper ridging. We are capped. We are very hot. And we don't look like to have any widespread storm action until perhaps the mid to late part of next week after any storms tomorrow or Wednesday. So very hot, heat indices well above 100, a long stretch of 90s ahead, and a hot July 4th with a high of 95, heat index as high as about 105, Jordan.
105 degrees doesn't sound too good right about now, especially with all the humidity.
Boy, it does, yeah.
Not good.
Walking out, it's air you can wear.